welcome to another edition of Red Arrow Addiction. My name is Todd DeCapua. This is going to be a really fun session. So one of the things that I've seen some comments and questions on that I thought I might go ahead and help on is a quick comparison of the two bows that I've been shooting for the last 2 years. So the 2020 Bear Archery Status EKO and also the Redemption EKO. So I've got both of them out on the table here. On the left is my 2021 Redemption EKO, and then on the right hand side you can see the 2020 Status EKO. Both of these have been absolutely phenomenal bows. As you can see, the Status I have in the Fredbear camo. Absolutely love that camo pattern when it came out in 2020 and available on the compound bows. As you remember, the Bear Archery Status EKO, some of the specs again came out in 2020. Has a 6-inch brace height, also 33 inches axle to axle. The draw length is 26 to 30 inches. Draw weight is anywhere from 45 to 70 depending on the configuration that you pick up. This bow here is in a 55 to 70, and cranking them down I've been able to get about 73 pounds or so out of it. Shoots IBO of 344 feet per second. Weight is 4.3 pounds. Let off is 75 to 90%, and as you remember, that's now with the EKO cams. So moving over here, you'll see the 2021 Bear Redemption EKO. Again, this bow is in the Realtree Edge pattern. Been a great pattern. I actually had a bit of a challenge picking out which of these available colors I really wanted. There's a lot of options that are out there. Again, the Trophy Ridge Hex Light is on there as the quiver, matching Realtree Edge pattern as well. You can go ahead and see everything else that I have set up on this bow. I absolutely love the Trophy Ridge Trio Pro sight. So you've seen both of those not only on my Status but also on the Redemption EKO. So again, phenomenal sight, both for 3D fun shoots locally. I use this bow a lot also in instructing and teaching locally here in Delaware, as well as hunting. So hunt quite a bit with my bow, but again, wanted to get that Realtree Edge view there. Again, a great color combination in the Bear Archery bows. So if we do a little side-by-side look here, in the Redemption, the stats there you'll see came out in 2021. The brace height is 6¼ inches, so a little bit longer than that of the Status. The ATA, or axle to axle, is 31 inches. So again, that compared to the Status, which was 33 inches. The draw length is the same, so you have a variability of 26 to 30 inches. Same thing on the draw weights, it's 45 to 70, again depending on the setup that you have. The IBO speed is just a hair slower at 342 feet per second as compared to the 344 feet per second of the Status. It weighs slightly less at 4.1 pounds, and the let off is the same. So weight wise, the Redemption is 4.1 pounds and the Status is 4.3 pounds. Again, this weight, you probably will not feel it. I know once I put my sights and everything else on my bow, it tends to kind of beef it up a little bit. But again, both of these are fantastic. Again, on the Redemption, I've got the stabilizers from Trophy Ridge. This is the Hitman 8 and 10. Really does a nice job at balancing the bow out for me, and again with the adjustable weights I was able to move those around. You can see here I've got the stabilizer for my Status is actually to hold my camera, so got that set up like that right now. But again, I can just swap these stabilizers out and the camera setup out as well. I did also want to highlight just briefly the broadhead on the right hand side is the SICK F4. I've been shooting that for 2019 and 2020. For 2021, I switched over to the broadhead on the left. This is the SICK SK2. Both of these have performed extremely well. I've been very impressed by the SK2 this year. For those of you who've been following along, I've had, I guess, 5 harvests so far. 2 of them I really had to thread the needle tight. They were quartering towards shots, and I felt extremely confident in my equipment, and putting that SK2 really sent that thing home. So again, wanted to kind of do the comparison. A lot of people have been asking me, hey, what's the difference between the 2020 status and, or I guess, just the status in general, and then also that of the redemption. So there's a comparison, also going into details of stats and specifications on each of the bows. I thought it would be good to kind of show you shooting them a little bit. So we'll get started with the redemption, just because that was the closest one that I grabbed. And again, as you can see, this is the fully set up redemption. Again, everything beautiful on this bow. The arrows that I'm shooting are the Black Eagle Renegades, and just making sure I grab the field point here. These come with the half outs, and I'm shooting 100 grains up front, since that's how heavy the SK2s are. And as I go ahead and load this thing up, you'll see, again, I got my drop away rest. It's the MD Sync from Trophy Ridge. But again, just great setup here. I can't say I like this release enough. It's fantastic. Again, it clicks the set trigger. I can go ahead and either hold this or hang it in the tree just like this. It's ready to go. And again, once I'm ready to shoot, I can grab my bow. Sometimes if I'm in the stand during that golden hour, I'll just go ahead and grab my bow. And I don't know about you, but if I'm sitting in my ladder, this bow fits perfectly right here for me. I can just sit like this all day. Go ahead and I can grab the stabilizer to help hold if I need to give my hand a break. But again, a lot of different ways to do it. But needless to say, this is always hooked up to my D-loop and ready to go. So all I need to do is just put my hand right over here and we're good. As you go ahead and shoot the redemption, again, I've fallen in love with these EKO cams. They're really nice and smooth. When they come over and you get that relief on the back wall, again, you'll see it's nice and smooth coming over, solid back wall. That being said, I've only set up the string stops on this bow. I really like it, especially as I'm shooting my thumb release. So as you go ahead and shoot the redemption, again, we come back slowly. You can see I'm right there already in position, ready to go. I just go ahead and acquire my target, move my thumb up on my thumb release, and slowly let her rip and send her home. Again, really nice, smooth drawing bow, easy to hold. This one I have set up at an 85% let off. Again, I can sit there and hold it all day, wait for my target to get exactly where I need it to be. Or if I'm shooting 3D, again, get nice and rested, relaxed, feel confident in my shot, and then slowly just open up my hand and let that release go off. Again, this is the 2021 Bear Archery Redemption EKO. Love this bow. As we look to the next bow, again, you can feel it just a little bit as being lighter. Again, I do not have the big double stabilizer on here. I've had this set up for my camera right now. Again, make sure I pull one of these off. It does not have a broadhead. These are set up just a little bit heavier forward. I've got 50 grains of brass up front on this one, behind the 100 grain. This is the Black Eagle arrow, the Outlaw. So again, these things have been fun to shoot. I remember one of the harvests that I had last year was about a 30-yard shot on a really nice deer, and she was moving from right to left, and I had the F4s on front. I mean, I'll tell you, when I hit that thing, I'll see if I can go ahead and put a picture in this video, because I swear, when I saw that deer lying there, she only went about another 25 yards or so, fell over dead. I was able to see it from a stand. Absolutely wonderful from a bow hunter perspective. But again, when we did that, or when I did that, I walked up, that broadhead, it looked like it almost cut her in half. So again, very ethical shot, ethical harvest. Again, this is the 2020 Bear Archery Status. Great bow. I've really enjoyed shooting it a lot. The strings have held up wonderfully. Again, I've got this thing cranked all the way down. I think I'm somewhere in that 72, 73 pounds of draw. Again, same setup as far as equipment goes. So this is the Hex Light quiver. These light up green both on the top as well as within your quiver. I've got the Trophy Ridge Trio Pro. I've got the MD Sync on here. And again, I shoot the Precise Pro with all of my bows today. And these are the same EKO cams. These are set up for a 90% let off. The other thing that I've done on this bow is I set up a limb stop. So for those of you who really like that hard back wall, you'll go ahead and find this is something you probably want to add. I believe it ships with one in the box. The other thing that I forgot to mention is both of these come with the same type of grips. So you have this very thin grip, which I have on both of my bows. I absolutely love this grip. Then there's also the slightly larger, kind of over molded, almost a rubberized texture to it. Again, a lot of people love that grip too. For me, it torques just a little bit easier. So again, I love this narrow grip. I set it up so that it's real easy for me with my wrist strap, just to go ahead and set that there. Clearly I was hunting last with this with a heavy glove on, so I've got it a little bit bigger, but again, the way I sit in the stand is just like this with my bow, and I'll hold that right here. Very, very comfortable to sit. Again, I normally hunt for a couple hours each time, but let's go ahead and show the draw cycle on this one. Again, this bow, same exact cams. It's the Bear Archery EKO cams. So again, nice and smooth all the way back to the rollover. The back wall on this bow, given that I've got the limb stop set up, is super hard. And you'll see it when I draw. You may even hear it when I hit that back. So again, that's something that I was hunting with a lot and shooting with a lot. Again, I love the string stops only on the Redemption, and it's been a fantastic setup for me this year. But let's go ahead and show you the draw cycle here. Again, it'll be very similar to that of the Redemption that I just shot. And again, 90% let off. I can feel it a little bit, but again, I'm very comfortable in just holding this. Again, as long as I need to. Definitely don't need to rush any shots. You can wait to get right on the target where you want, or wait for your ammo to get in position, and then get your thumb right on top of your release, and just open up your hand slightly, and she goes right off for you. Again, very nice shooting bow. I'm sure you can see it. I came back. Nice hard wall. Again, much of that is due to this limb stop, which I love on this bow. And then also these EKO cams have just been really beautiful and flawless as far as that draw cycle. It's something that I've enjoyed when Bear came out with them in 2020. This one also has a double stop here for your string. Again, all these things trying to help it be a little bit more quiet. So some of the big differences that you probably remember seeing, the vibration reduction system was new in 2021 within the bow itself, and then also some slight changes. And again, this being a 33-inch axle to axle with a little bit different brace height, and that compared to the Redemption. So again, all in all, both fantastic bows, but I wanted to show that quick comparison of the Status and the Redemption so that you could see them kind of side by side. And I love shooting both of them. I've been shooting the Redemption more lately, but that's not to say that I don't absolutely love shooting my Status. Both of these hang on the wall. Both of these get shot at least every other day. So again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Get out there and enjoy the outdoors. If you have a chance to take a child out with you, go ahead and do so. Let's keep this going next generation. But again, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. This is the Bear Archery Status. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.